So this is our second video while being in between patrols, and I wanted to show some other information. I made this little Excel document. Basically, I was trying to show the reasoning for why you always select the fastest torpedo option available to you. So I made kind of a little hypothetical scenario here where if there was a boat traveling along this red line course here, where it was starting here at point 0, and then we have two little times, and like after a certain amount of time they get to point 1, then after a certain amount of time they get to point 2. So basically, if you fired a torpedo that would get to them in point 1 or at time 1, that'd be traveling about twice as fast as torpedoes that was seeing them at the that second, twice as much distance. So I have two different torpedo speeds, one going a lot faster than the other. And what I did is I used some math here to say what the angle would be to hit at that amount of time. These might not be perfectly square, so these angles might not be perfectly reflected. And then basically what I said is what happened if you were off by 1 degree to the left or 1 degree to the right of that, and where that would impact along this line using these numbers here. So you can see if it went 1 degree to the it's actually reversed. This is 1 degree to the right. Where that would impact, that would be 15.58. So you have the impact at 15. So if it was 1 degree off to the right, it'd be 15.58. So it hit about there. And then if it was 1 degree off to the left, it would impact at 14.42. So you can see that the spread from having 1 degree off on your calculation is, a difference of 1.13. Kind of like the spread. So if you had a error of 1 degree, that's the kind of spread you're looking at hitting the ship. So as long as the ship is, let's say if it was as long as 16 to there, or the end of 16, where 16 means 17 and where 14 means 15 here, you would, if you're off by 1 degree, you're guaranteed to hit. So if it was 2 of these little blocks long, you're good. Now, if you fired a slower torpedo, it's going to take longer to arrive at the ship. So I just made one that was pretty much took twice as long. So it's going to impact at this time too. And basically, I did the same mathematical calculations here, where I kind of figured out using this formula what the angle would be. And then I just changed the angle by 1 degree in either direction. And then I saw using this formula here where it would impact along that line. So basically, if it's 1 degree off to the right here, it's going to impact at 31.84. And if it was off 1 degree to the left, it would impact here at 28.34. So you can see, although it's twice the travel time for the torpedo, it's over 3 times more inaccurate. So if that ship was only, like you said, 2 blocks here, that 1 degree off in this case, may actually miss to either side. So basically what the point I'm trying to convey is that having a faster torpedo helps take some of the error, or if you do have some error, it minimizes that error. So that the spread, since it's traveling faster and impacts sooner, it's minimizing the amount of spread that's happening there, so minimizing that error. The longer you stretch that error out, the more off you're going to be. So using a fast torpedo that can get it there, let's say it can get it, what you do is you look at the distance that the torpedo can travel at that speed. If it's medium speed, it can go so many kilometers. So what you do is you you make sure that it can make that distance, but you put it as fast as it can go that can make that distance. So if fast can also make the distance to the ship, then you'd want to set it for fast, because it's going to minimize your errors, is basically what I'm trying to show here. So hopefully, with your sub being here and you're shooting a torpedo like fast, or you're shooting a torpedo that's slow, which these speeds are not really reflective, it's a little bit exaggerated, but you can basically see that setting it to a higher speed is going to minimize any errors in your calculation. So that is why you always want to set it to the highest speed possible that's going to make it to the destination. Now, fast isn't, let's say fast goes 5 kilometers and your ship is going to impact, let's say, 6 kilometers away. Well, you couldn't use fast, you could use slow or medium, and in this case you'd want to use medium because that's the fastest speed that gets you there. So hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully this drawing kind of shows why you want to set it to the highest speed. And I think this is going to be the only 2 videos we have in between the first and second patrol. I've also been playing some other games here in July. I've been kind of procured quite a number of games with these kind of deals that have been offered to me in July. I got $115 worth of games for less than 20 bucks, and I bought some other games. I can tell you at some point here in the future I'm going to be making some additional Let's Plays. I can tell you I'm going to eventually, after I'm done with Silent Hunter 4, I'm going to be making Silent Hunter 5. But I'm also going to want to revisit something I don't think there isn't a Let's Play for, but the original XCOM, which is 1993-1994 video game. And what I want to try to do is beat that entire game on the Let's Play. So I think it'll be interesting for people because it's probably a game they haven't seen, and it's cheap on Steam. I bought the whole series for like $3 or something like that. It was ridiculous. No, I bought it. Excuse me. I think it was on Amazon. There was a special sale in July, and there are some awesome sales on downloadable games on Amazon. You probably got a couple more days to do it, but yeah, I think I bought the whole series for $3 on Amazon. Besides, there's a new XCOM coming out in a couple months. Obviously, that wasn't included, but that one's going to be a full-priced game. It's going to be hitting the market. But all the ones they had released up until now, I got for $3. I've been playing Magica a little bit. Been trying out some of these games. Been playing XCOM a little bit. I think XCOM would be an interesting watch too for somebody who hasn't seen it before, with all the different things you can do in the game. I think it'd be pretty interesting. So I think I'll to Silent Hunter 5, the original XCOM, UFO Defense, and I've also acquired DayZ. DayZ's the latest kind of like craze to hit online gaming. If you know anything about it, it's kind of like a massive multiplayer online zombie apocalypse game where it's geared as the quote-unquote most realistic zombie game, but you have to eat. And if you're a gamer, you probably know about it, but just in case you don't, you have to eat, you have to drink. You're basically plopped out there with no weapons. You have to kind of like scavenge around, find weapons, find food, drinks, all kinds of stuff, and basically survive as long as possible, worrying not only about the zombies but the other players. Whereas if you've got nice guns or food, you can freak a player out, or they'll just want to take your equipment and they'll kill you. So it's kind of crazy. You never know what's going to happen when you run into another human player. They're just as likely to shoot at you as talk to you. And it's, in my opinion, another one of these games that's gone like a revolutionary new direction. It's kind of like the first of a new genre, of a new idea or concept. And I usually like to try out games. I say, ooh, this is something new. I kind of like to try those out. So I've been playing that as well. And I don't know if I'll do a Let's Play or something, but maybe I'll figure something out, or maybe make some little instructional videos to kind of help out new players. I'm not sure, but I guess I can tell you that DayZ game is awesome. You have to have Arma 2 and like it's Operation Arrowhead or something like that. Also, you download those 2 games, and it's a mod. You download the mod for free and you play it up at least until they make it its own game, which they're going to do later. So you can buy it by itself later if you wait. But that's kind of what I've been doing, and we'll be resuming the Silent Hunter second patrol here shortly. I just wanted to show you some other stuff outside the game, and I'll try to do that in between patrols to get a little break in there, and show you maybe some stuff in Excel or whatever. I'm really good in Excel, so I do a lot of work in Excel, so I can usually make pretty good graphs and drawings as complicated as I need them to be for my purposes. But so I can also do that. If somebody wants me to make some Excel videos and show all kinds of awesomeness in Excel, I could put something like that, which might not be just for the gamer, but maybe for somebody who's uses it in their business or office or what have you. But I could put some instructional videos on how to do different things in Excel. So if anybody has any Excel questions, you could message me on YouTube, and I could possibly make a video to solve those questions for you as well. So thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.